Hello, my little earth angels, and welcome to my channel. I have a special layout and reading for you today. I was very compelled to speak to the light workers of this planet and the ones that are utilizing their skills that they came here with and the purpose that they were meant to do, along with what is currently happening in the climate of our world. I went ahead and laid all the cards out first so you wouldn't have to see me shuffle and lay them out, so that'll save a lot of time. I always start my readings with 3 messages from the universe, the angels, the light allegiance, whatever it is that you connect with when you are doing your work. These messages are the ones that came through for all of you today. And so I'm going to just show you what we got here. We got the Magician in the Mirror. We've got the 4th chakra, which is Archangel Raphael, master healer right there, by the way. And then action, taking action. And so with the Magician in the Mirror, this is a reminder that we came here in alignment, and that you knew and had a direction and a purpose when you came here. All of your elements were balanced, and many of you have used them in that exact way. Whether you are a healer, a body worker, whether you do talk therapy, whether you're a nurse or a doctor. I'm also being encouraged to give a shout out for higher law, like prosecutors and defenders, people that stand up for other people for justice. They can be light workers too. The teachers of the planet, our first responders, anybody and everybody that has chosen to serve a purpose, even people that do wildlife rescue, animal rescue. The universe wants to give a shout out to you as well, because those little creatures of the planet are our innocents, and they need that light work as well. With the 4th chakra right now and the state of the world, this really came through as a reminder that light workers do move from the heart. That's where that energy comes from. That is where that passion comes from when we choose a profession in whatever it is that we do that moves us, and we feel powerful to move through and assist. And so Raphael is here to let us know that there's a lot of healing that needs to be done right now. And even though a lot of areas have been shut down for light workers to where they can't work with people one-on-one, definitely can't work in groups, there's still a lot of work that can be done. And we need to be dropping into the heart, not only to heal ourselves, which comes first, because, you know, the wounded healer can only heal so far. All right, so Raphael is here to assist as well. And then taking action. So many of us have not been able to take action, but that's actually a false belief, because there's a lot of things that we can do to take action on. And the way that this particular side of the reading came out was just so beautiful and very empowering. So I'm just going to jump right in. We're going to go back over here to the Magician and the Mirror. And I don't know what I did with my glasses, but I'll try to do this. We received the Queen of Swords in reverse. We received the 8 of Swords, and then we also received the 2 of Swords in reverse. And you know, when it comes to the Magician in the Mirror and the state of the world, I mean, these cards reflect that so much, right? The Queen of Swords, when we're doing our healing work or doing our light work, I mean, we're very much in our power. We're able to cut through and slice through what is false, and show people what is false and guide them what is false in their world. But recently, we've basically had the rug ripped out from under us, which has left us kind of in a bind, feeling like we're in a bind. This woman is standing in this just torrential sea of chaos with this water, and water is indicative of emotion. And she's kind of moving through it. She's just kind of there, bound at her will. But as the cards laid out, the clarifying cards, this too will show that that is a false. And then we've got the Two of Swords right here. Again, another card that depicts that we feel bound. But I loved the fact that this one came in the reverse, because many of you, and hopefully even more, hopefully this reading will assist you to get out of this state and start undoing the binds, okay? And so we're gonna go back up here to the Queen of Swords. The clarifying cards that were pulled here was the Lovers, and we also got the Seven of Pentacles and also the Page of Pentacles. So again, you know, just going back to being a light worker, we do it out of love. And there's a lot of love in the heart whenever we reach out either to an individual or a group of people. It doesn't matter. It is that balance of masculine and feminine energies and being in alignment with the work that we do. And for many of you, there's the work right there. We came here to work. We came here to share. And then the Page of Pentacles is that offering. And right now, the reason why this isn't a King of Pentacles, which actually showed up later in this reading, which was awesome, is because many of you may be finding that you've had to create something new and find a different way to move through the heart so you can give in a different way. And so a lot of you may have had to create something new and fresh, and it may be young for you, right? This may be like a new endeavor for you. But under the Magician in the Mirror, it gives you the power to be able to do that and to manifest what it is, even if it has to be something new. I loved that. That was really powerful, and I loved seeing the Lovers card on there, because that really is where we move through. Under the Eight of Swords, we pulled the Death card. We have the Seven of Wands, and then we have the Five of Swords. And so this death, and I don't even like to consider it death. A lot of people freak out when they see that, but it's not a freaky card. It's just a transformation. So for a lot of you, what you were doing has come to an end, or it has had to transform into something. And with the Six of Wands, it's victorious. It's absolutely victorious. As long as you are implementing your light work in some way, you're going to be victorious. And the Five of Swords here, there's a little hesitation. You know, we get used to working in a certain way. Maybe we've studied something for years, but we're not able to practice it, and we've had to switch gears with that. This Five of Swords also, to me, is determining what we want to bring with us and what we want to leave behind that no longer serves humanity at this time. Either because it doesn't serve humanity any longer, or we've had to find a different way to do it. But good for you, for the ones that have transformed, or the ones that are in transformation, the ones that still need to go through that metamorphosis. You're going to be victorious here. And take a look at the things that are really important that you want to bring with you to continue to serve humanity, and the details and the items that no longer serve the work that you do. Under the Two of Swords, we received the Two of Wands. So this really is reallocating, you know, what you're going through, possibly making a decision, either waiting for the ship to come in, or you have already landed and now you are making a choice, because you're between these two staves that are just full of new growth right there. And he's holding a globe. this little practitioner right here is holding a globe, kind of contemplating like, what is it that I want to do next? You know, in what ways can I give next? But we're still kind of bound, right? And this is the falsehood. So under this magician of the mirror, it's encouraging you to take the binds off, take the blindfold off, knock the wall of swords and protection around you, because it's not needed. Because look at everything that you have transpired and grown for yourself and manifested. I mean, this is the Seven of Pentacles right here, and this person is looking at everything that they have manifested. And it's a lot. A lot of you have done a lot of really good work. So don't get blind to what you have built, because you can do it again. And many of you haven't even lost this. You just need to move into a different way of sharing it. Okay? We're going to move over here to the Archangel Raphael, the fourth chakra, moving through the heart. And here we drew the Magician. We also have the Seven of Pentacles again, but it's in reverse. And we also have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And under the Magician up here, we were given the Tower, we were giving the Knight of Cups, and then we were also giving the Emperor. And so this Tower right here is really what has happened to a lot of light workers right now. It's like life as we knew it just came to a halt. The work just stopped. And so did our creativity, because we had to step back for a minute and go, whoa, what just happened? What am I gonna do? Where do I share my arts and my passion? But that's where the Knight of Cups comes in. This is you. This is you getting back up on your horse and getting back out there to share your gifts with the world. And the Emperor is the strength and the power that you have to do that with, because with light workers, there's a reserve of energy and power inside that just can't be denied. It's like you can tear us down all you want, but we're always going to know what's true and who we are, because that's what we do. We remind people who they are. And because this came out under the Magician card, you're being asked to go back and remember who and what you are. Realign with your elements, realign with your purpose. Nothing ever stays the same. It changes all the time. That's why Tower moments do happen, because there's growth in there for you. Even light workers, are challenged to grow and expand and spiritually evolve, okay? And it does start in the heart. And Raphael is here to let you know that, yes, I acknowledge your heart. I'm here to help you heal your heart so you can continue to move forward and do your work. Under the Seven of Pentacles, this is in the reverse. And here, instead of just standing there contemplating, oh, look at everything that I've grown and look at what I've built for myself, here it's change. It's like what's built is built. The work that you've done has been done, because the Tower came in and changed that. And under Raphael and under this Seven of Pentacles, we received the Chariot, which is all about leaving behind what we've already created into something new. Leaving those burdens behind. We don't need them anymore. We can't go back in the past. We can't go back and try to fix anything. We can't go back and try to regain what was lost. We can, but it's not being encouraged here. Something new, right? The state of the planet is coming to an end of a cycle. This is a 10 of Wands. That is an end of a cycle. The 10 in any suit is the end of a cycle. And this person is being encouraged to set down everything and start new. The Two of Pentacles is that choice to do so. It's like, do I stand here and think about what I've lost? Do I stand here and think about what I can do and what I can't do? No. You need to take action. The Chariot is here pushing you forward. So make that decision to move forward and create something new, because you've got the Magician up here with the Knight of Cups moving forward. You're ready. You're ready to do that. For the Ten of Pentacles, this was really exciting. We have the Fool, we've got the King of Pentacles, and we've got the King of Cups. So, you know, if you're thinking that you don't have enough energy, if you don't have enough strength, if you don't have the wherewithal, this is your universe right now telling you another limiting belief that you created for yourself. Because the Fool, it's new. It's a brand new start. It's a brand new chapter. If you look at the difference of these two cards right here, it's like, here's what you have been carrying, and this is what we all carry. This is just, you know, humanitarian type of detail stuff. You know, we pack around things all our lives. But looking at the Fool, it's like the only thing the Fool is carrying is the bare minimum of what this person needs. Very light, very fresh. This is a very fresh energy, but powerful. Very, very powerful. I'm not surprised to see two kings here showing up under light workers, because we are vigilant at what we do, and this is the power that we go into our work with. And the Pentacles, that earthly plane type of stuff. Cups, everything that has to do emotionally and with the heart and full of love. Right? So we're balanced there. You've got the energy of the spirit, you've got the energy of the earth plane, and you've got that new beginning with the Fool right there. And it's coming up under the fourth chakra, which is right through the heart. That's where that comes from, is through the heart. And you've got two kings right here, which is, man, really, really powerful. And then the action card, we received the High Priestess, the Lovers, and the King of Wands. And under the Priestess, I mean, look at her. In her garden, sitting on her throne, being in her realm, the crescent moon over her head, because she's completely connected with the divine and draws her information and knowledge from the divine. And that's what we're being called to do, is to go within and listen to our intuition and to be more natural. Many of you that are stuck at home right now, or you're attached to your electronics, TV, news, social media, period, let it go. Go out in nature, reground yourself, get in touch with that intuition. Because the cards that followed it, we've got the World card, right? That is the completion of a cycle as well. Very powerful card right there. The Ace of Cups. Look how you're overflowing. You're overflowing with that energy, and you're being called to action to do so. Fill that cup back up. And this is a gift. You'll see the hand coming out from the heavens, that it's a gift to you from your higher powers, letting you know that your cup isn't empty. This isn't over yet. There's a new start. There's a new beginning right here. And it's right here, because the Hermit has that light. We've been in a hermit type of state. And for some of us, that's still going to be needed. But don't forget to find the light. Some of us are very, very close to reaching that and creating something new and taking action. Others are needing a little bit more time, and that's okay. That's okay, because you've got the World and you've got the Ace of Cups right here. That's the support that you have. You have the support of the High Priestess. You have the support of the Magician. You have the support of Raphael there to heal you. So take the time that you need to heal, but make sure that you're taking the action to actually do it, that you're not sitting in your binds with your little blindfold on. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. The next card that came up was the Lovers. And, you know, just like over here under the Magician, the Lovers showed up twice. I actually absolutely loved seeing that come out again, because for many light workers, this is the place that we work from. This is the energy that we draw. We love what we do. We love humanity. We love people. And we want to remind people that they too can love themselves, and that they too can love with an open heart, even if we've been hurt, even if we've had the rug ripped out from under us, we can love. And this is what we're being called to do. Universal love is still there. And in a world that is so angry right now, for light workers and collectively, if we can tune into that intuitive, natural state of love, it's going to balance out what's happening. And it's actually being called for everyone to do. But because light workers understand that a little bit more than people who are planetary bound, there's a lot of work and assistance that we can do, and that's going to be through love. And the cards that came out under that, oops, sorry, I just bumped the camera. We have the Six of Cups, and there it is, sharing that. All the cups are full. All of them are flowering. All of them are prosperous. We're sharing it with community. I'm also picking up to pay special attention to the children. Pay a special care to the children, because our children right now are victims of the environment, and whatever we feed them is absorbed. And I'm also getting that if they're left to their own devices, literally with their device, I'm hearing electronic devices, they're not going to have a chance to even know what their alignment was and what their purpose was here. They're losing their purpose is what I'm getting. They're losing their purpose, and they're becoming even more planetary bound and trapped. Yeah. I mean, that's about as planetary trapped as you can get. You know, it's complete victim. But the 10 of Swords is also an end of a cycle. It's a 10. Any 10 in any suit is an end of a cycle, and moving through that. And many of us have felt beat up and used and stabbed in the back. Our businesses have gone down. Maybe we've lost our homes. But again, it's coming up under the Lovers. It's like all of that is planetary. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Because the Eight of Wands, full of growth, and it's coming in. And you can see the direction of these wands coming down from the heavens. This is like the heavens interjecting and saying, remember who you are. You are full of growth. You do have a lot to offer. And this is a fire element right here. So do feel fiery. It's coming up under the Lovers. The Lovers, it comes from the heart. That's like the inner heart fire passion, you know, and it's coming here in droves. So make sure that you allow yourself to feel that, heal that, feel that, and then share it. And the last card in this spread is the King of Wands. So again, another king. We've got a lot of king energy. Emperor up here, 2 kings right here. We've got the King of Wands right here. This really is stepping back and taking action. Again, wands are about action. And I'm not surprised to see this coming in under action. Again, it's the standing in your power, knowing who you are, And with the wands and with that growth, you know, that it's the perfect outreach for light workers right there to come in valiantly and share, remind people, remind them who they are. Because there's a period of time, even at the end of this reading, you know, of light workers feeling like they've been left out in the cold, whether that comes from the state of our local, regional, and the higher governments of the world. There's a lot that's out of our control, but it doesn't matter because it's planetary. Again, it's like the Pentacles, it's planetary stuff. There's a lot that you can do on the inside. You need to take your blindfold off. You're holding two swords here and almost don't even realize it. You may feel the weight of it. You may not even realize that you've got two swords that you can go out and start cutting through what's real and what's not real. You have to take the blindfold off first, though. It's a revelation because the last card that was pulled here was the Knight of Wands. Very valiant. Not quite the king energy, but very, very close. Getting back up on the horse, riding off, you know, into the sunset. Those wands, you know, they can be arrows for the heart as well, an extension of the heart, the extension of what you have to give and your prosperity. And you're being called to take action on that. Get back on your horse. Find a way to get back on your horse, even if it's in a little way, to remind you who and what you are and what your purpose is here. So that was a beautiful reading to me. There was a lot of acknowledgement of what was happening here and what is happening in the state of the world, but also that encouragement that it's not over yet. There's still work to do. There's still healing to do. There's a whole generation of children that are being lost to the world, and they need light workers. So hopefully one day they too can choose to be light workers and give back to humanity, to start balancing out those heavier energies here on this planet and start lifting it up. So I am going to draw 3 closing messages from the collective. Any closing messages for this reading for all these beautiful little light workers, all these little planet angels who are watching? And for those of you that, you know, even if you're not a light worker or you don't consider yourself a light worker, you have that light in you. And this may be a call to make a shift for yourself as well. And so look at that. Dare. Take a risk and fly. Take a risk and fly. That's that Fool energy right here, jumping off the ledge, right? So we're going to put that up here by Michael or Raphael. And then grow. All flowers must grow through dirt. Oh, that's classic. Yeah, all flowers must grow through dirt. Amen to that, right? We're going to put that under the action card. That feels like where that wants to go right there. And then the last one is potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. And a lot of us did have that door closed, slammed, however you want to feel that way. But just remember, you are the magician. You are the master in what you manifest. And remember who you are. Open your heart, rebalance, realign yourself. Truly let go of the things that you don't have control over, because you're the double kings right here showing up. There's a lot of power to behold, self-power, and that's where it starts. So my little light workers and earth angels, if you have made it through this reading, I hope I really hope that it served you in a way and gave you some encouragement and planted a seed of light for you, because the world needs you. So I love you. Many, many blessings, and I will see you here again.